First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He's hit under 200 versus left-handed pitching.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Zobrist is after it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
First delivery to him on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now Lester's 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Fastball called strike 1 and 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Segura, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
0-2 now from Lester. Right side, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Segura blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple.
Sometimes you just got to thank your lucky stars right there. Definite missed execution pitch right there. Eyes lit up on that pitch right down the middle.
Another example of how difficult it is to throw 3 quality pitches in a row. The first 2 pitches right on the corner. That one a little bit too much at the plate.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one got a piece of it. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. And that ends the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder,
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Chris Bryant waits on deck. Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch on its way. And this is up and in, ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
In the air now, out to right field. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Ready on 0-2. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Runner goes. This one's down to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Almora rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Javier Baez as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through a base hit. Rizzo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the stretch. 2-0. Arrieta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Baez over at second. Schwarber is over at first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Flip of his glove for 1. Now with the plate, Jason Hayward. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. Runners going. Kick down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
Batting it.
Stepping in, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lester's 2-0 home. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. So striding forward now, David Bodie. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Sir Anthony Dominguez is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Bodie is making a bid to make the All-Star squad this year with this strong season. He's currently the second leading vote getter amongst second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two and two.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Full count, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Albert Almora. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0-for-1 here in the early goings.
The left fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. McCutchen tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. In there, strike two. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, I can't believe that just happened, and I bet neither can he. He was tracking this line drive all the way, I thought, but then it flies right past him. He looks back, and there's no help coming. He has to retrieve it himself. Gotta wonder if he lost sight of it at the last second or something.
And now Bryce Harper as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. Up with it. Zobrist makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The first base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run scored without the benefit of a hit. 1 error.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo will try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Another 0-2 coming. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And now this at bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. First pitch on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Late that time for a strike. Baez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 now to Baez. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs are down quietly, And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Standing in, Odubel Herrera. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Odubel Herrera.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bodie onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Knapp, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Now Lester's 0-1. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the... The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Ben Zobrist is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Now has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Almora in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Sean Rodriguez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Sean Rodriguez.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. So all in all, they'll have a man aboard after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 0-2. Runner's on his way to third. And this one's in the dirt. And, oh, the pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, so that runner will make it to third base safely. The set. And the 1-2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Harper is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Zach Eflin, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Swinging a soft liner, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Franco is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. No balls and one strike. So far this season, Almora hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Almora with an even count, 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Now battle.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work the 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
And that misses for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hard hit ball to short. Segura has it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. Both teams. Now to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Just one away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, Odubel Herrera. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Wilson Contreras is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
One ball, no strike. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Pulled toward right center field. Almora is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second base.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a snap move over to first. And he's back standing. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitcher way on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. He flew out in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Runners off for second. Fouled away. Two now from Lester. Popped up. Lester waits on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 9.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. Around first, digging for 2. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
First offering on its way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Baez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a pickoff throw to third. And he just manages to get his hand in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Hit hard up the middle, and this is a base hit. So good hitting with the runner in scoring position, and the Cubs have tied things up.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Schwarber rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second one of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Stepping into the box, John Lester. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. 1-0 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3 runs already home here. And he popped him up. Franco in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And that misses 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Michael Franco. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
JT Realmuto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Kyle Hendricks comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
From the stretch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Three runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Hayward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Paul Hamels is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. He'll throw home with it, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Play ball.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bryant is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So 1 run on 3 hits. Aaron Nola gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in now, Albert Almora. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
The first baseman, number 44.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in, Javier Baez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So striding in, Andrew Knapp. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants three. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
The third baseman,
digging 7. In and looking for more, Michael Franco. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball two.
2-1.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And to score from third, the tying run. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that now in that big spot.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Phil Gosselin will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Number 9, Phil Gosselin.
A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 22.
And so the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The set and the 1-0 hit back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now back.
Man, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Jose Quintana enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Line drive, base hit to right. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
So stepping in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, David Bodie, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The set and the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Still Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Quintana, 30 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Odubel Herrera is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back at strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Daniel Descalso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Pat Neshek is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. Bullet back up the middle. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Center fielder, number 5.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Albert Almora. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to left. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
First pitch on its way. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
That's a changeup off the mark, and it's 3-0. Almora, the runner at second with 1 away. fouled off. There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second. The potential winning run at first with one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bat.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play. I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Striding in, Javier Baez. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Jose Alvarez comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Soft liner to the right side, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, no outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. 1-0. Here it is. A ball and a strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Cubs are down to their final strike here. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Philadelphia came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Nola gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark the